Ladies and gentlemen, Simulation for the Nation here, and welcome to a map that has been eagerly awaited for many reasons, one of which is its predecessor. The view I'm standing at right now may give a lot of you some memories, but this is Purebeck Valley, a brand new map from Tommx55 for Farming Simulator 19. I would like to first of all say a huge thank you to Tommx for allowing me access to this. I've had a bit of a conversation with him about what he's done with it, and it's clear a lot of work has gone into this as well, based off fundamentals, at least on some areas, are based off of FS15's Knaveswell Farm. And as you can see here right now, this is what we're looking at. We're in the northwest corner of the map right now, and many of you will recognize part of this area from Knaveswell. Certainly looks very similar. So fields kind of 59, 58, all the way east through to, in memory serves, kind of 37, 36 there. So a lot of familiarity, but at the same time, a whole bunch of new and interesting features that we're going to get stuck into. First of all, it must be worth noting that we are using seasons right now. It is fully seasons compatible, which is great, and we're going to have a good look around this and see what we can do. But in order to do that, I think I need to get myself a vehicle. So stand by, bear with me 1 second, and we'll do exactly that. Alright then, I think we can both agree that that looks a lot better. We are going to get ourselves away now as we have a look around this map. What we'll do first of all, we're going to have a look through the, what I classify as like the Knaveswell area first, and then I wonder we'll take a bit of a look around, go and see what else we can find. We just look at our map one more time in a little bit more detail there. There's a few main roads that we can take, so what we'll try and do is exactly that. In fact, no, we might come back to Knaveswell. So we're going to head east, we're going to head down towards kind of field 4, and then we're going to head south and see what trouble we can find there, which should be good. But before we do that, let's have a quick wander through this yard. So this, as you may remember, was the main cattle yard. A few different things to look into here. First of all, around this corner here, we had some storage sheds, which we still have. Plenty of options there. I spy some of these sheds look familiar from Meadow Grove and fellow previous areas, but looking good nonetheless. Silage pits, another storage shed there. Plenty of space to store in. Always a nice tight looking yard there for a cattle shed as well. Heading back out to the back into some grass fields. Doesn't look like a lot has changed in terms of the layout of Knaveswell, or what we know as Knaveswell Farm, which is all for the better of the map, because that was really good. I love this little track down here. And yeah, as you can see, it looks like a beautiful spring morning here. So that is really nice to see. That over there is a true to life castle. Now we believe, having spoken earlier on to Tom, that is Corfe Castle. If you want to have a Google, you'll be able to see where that is, and kind of piece together the area. But yeah, enough looking around the old farm buildings. Let's go and see what is new here. We're going to cut back through. Ooh, made it. There you go. Bit of mud in here, it's always good to see. A nice little yard layout there. Well, I remember when the first few shots of Purebeck came around, I was already hooked. I loved what I saw. Like I say, I spent a lot of time working on Knaveswell Farm in 15. Really did like it, and really looking forward to see what else we could get going. So yeah, ultimately very nice indeed. We're just going to take a drive around here. I think it looks brilliant with seasons. Absolutely stunning. Nice twisty roads. Now that road down there used to go down towards the store. I don't believe it does anymore. It just goes all the way south. But we're going to have a look at the newer area here as well. We'll go around there. I stacked a lot of silage bales in that field in my time. I absolutely loved it. Really nice. Now, I don't know how much effort it is to put seasons onto a map, but I'm going to say it's a lot, and it's great to see that this is coming with seasons already in there. It looks, the season lighting just looks incredible. It really does. This is a nice new village. This is nice and narrow as well. Really nice and tight here. You've got to be a big admirer of the small scale British maps, because this is exactly that. Really, this is absolutely incredible. What on earth do we have here? Now, many of you will know I am a big fan of a kind of a dirt track. That is a nice one going up the side there. And this, oh, nice looking yard, straight off the hop. And this is huge. Finally, I love having straw bales stacked properly. It's a big thing for me. I like the fact as well that these ones are kind of fallen in on themselves a little bit. I think that's pretty cool. I like that. That's a nice feature. It always makes it look a little bit more real. Huge big shed there. Great little view over that field. Nice yards. Kind of very similar. It reminds me a lot of Growers Farm, for example. Beautiful, beautiful yards there. Really nicely laid out. Where will I leave my Land Rover? Up here. Land Rover is a new mod that did the rounds recently. I'm still getting used to how it drives. It's a little bit sketchy. Likes to bounce around quite a little bit. But ultimately not too bad. We're going to just take this around the corner as well. Keep out the cab for now, just so we can kind of see what's going on. A lot of nice different field shapes. Keep the map up as well, as you can kind of see where we're heading to in this the eastern edge of the map here. A lot of different mixed fields as well. It looks like it's a fairly even balance of grass and arable, maybe slightly tipped towards arable, which is not the worst thing in the world. But yeah, it's a nice mixture, nice size of fields, and a good break of the landscape. The road looks really nice actually. I don't know if it's lighting on here, but the road does look superb. Really, really, really impressive little layout here. And now we're going to take a sharp right down here, as we're going to go and see. We're going to head towards Swanage and Wareham, it looks like. So let's do exactly that. Yeah, machinery wise, you're really not going to need anything too big on these fields at all. It's really not that kind of a map. You could probably try and get away with it, but why would you? Why would you not want to use the smaller stuff in my mind? Looks beautiful. There is a train on here. We have yet to find it, but there is a train on here that will do loops. You can also jump into the train and use it yourself should you need to. But we'll come up to a main road with some traffic. Ah, yes, the glorious, glorious cement trucks. Absolute liabilities. Go this way, past a few houses there. Oh, nice. That's how the road's closed off. It's a bit of a road grader action up there. That's pretty cool. What's this one? Oh, BGA by the looks of things. Everyone's got to have a BGA, particularly when you've got all these nice grass fields to work on. Very much needed. Around there. Whoop. And we're gonna head south now, really. We're gonna follow this main road, see where it takes us. Looks like we're actually gonna cut over. Oh, it's under the railway line actually. Pretty neat there. And then this road kind of loops us all the way around into now. We are fully into the new area here. This was not part of original or the previous maps by Tommx55. This is completely new territory, new houses, lots of new field shapes down here. Now it is definitely worth pointing out at this stage the map is still in testing. Tom says he has a lot of different testers on the go at the moment. No ideas at this time whether or not it's going to be for console. Just depends how testing goes, and with a likely attempt to get it uploaded to Giant. So let's watch the space on that one. Best thing I can suggest to do is keep an eye on my social media down below, but also make sure that you do check in on Tommx55's Facebook page. I shall put a link to that in the description. Join this page, follow with the progress of what is a brilliant map. Very much worth checking in on. Oh, the trees have lost the leaves around here. It looks incredible. So we are rumbling along through a nice little village actually here. Looks pretty cool indeed. A lot of it's attention to detail like that can really make a map, because you can't really play a lot of that. It is purely just there as a decorative feature, which is, you know, not a lot of mappers will go to that extent to do that, so that is really impressive. We are, however, going to have a little look into here, see what we've got going on. Ooh, squash. This looks like we've got a grain store. Oh, and even maybe just a regular store as well. Nice. What I can see as well, some of these, if there was to be a console version, some of this would likely have to be changed, given that they are brand names, but let's see anyway. Now this appears to be our regular store here, which is It's at the southern end of the map there, but it's still good networks, so you can get around about. The reset point, I happen to know, is also down here as well, so you would have to maybe use TARDIS teleport to get around, start everything up at your yard if you didn't want to do it all yourself. But that's not the worst thing. Over here, huge big gate. Nice health and safety sign. There's our sell point. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. So it's always good to know where your sell points are. Looks like, judging on some machinery dots, that we are going to go and check in on a second farm coming up here as well, actually, which would be good. See what's going on. So we'll just go up here. And we'll turn this away. Up the old muddy track here. Oh wow, that's a bumpy track. I love it. And into what would appear to be one of the main yards, actually. That's a surprise. So here we are. Let's look at this. Nice. This is where it looks like we've got a bulk of our equipment. I see a combine header. I see a nice looking John Deere. That's the 6135M. Looking very nice. Anything else in here? Oh, there's our cultivation equipment. A nice big grain store. Ooh, hello. Oh, I think it is. Ooh, this is nice. This is an awesome little grain store. Got the old TX in there as well. Fantastic. I like to have dedicated grain stores that look this cool. That's pretty sweet, although I'm not sure I'm going to fit into that. There we go. Nice. Little docks there. Big fan of that. Big fan of that. Isn't there anything? No, more bales. Beautiful. Actually, looks like that's the next mission of the order of the day here. Springtime, we need to get some fertilizer out onto the grass as well, so that's definitely going to be worth it. Alright. How's my reversing delay? Let's just do that. Nice field shapes though as well, not just kind of, you can tell they are kind of relying a bit on, or leaning a little bit on a real life location there, because they are a little bit they're all a little bit different there, which is always nice to see. Does add a lot in there. That looks like we've got another placeable yard there really, more than anything else. Oh no, beg your pardon, that is our horse yard over there. Let's just go and have a look at this. There we go. I do like these small little roads though. Very, very nice. Got a horse training facility there. Looks like we've got some could this be a little sheep yard over here maybe? Very nice. We're now kind of going back up through a small little road. This road actually here, interesting. This road here is going to take us all the way back up to Knaveswell, as I know it. So you can easily just take this road all the way. Beautiful little railway bridge we've just got under there. That's a newer set of buildings there. That looks pretty nice. What I do need to do... There we go. Get our symbols back on. That's the pig yard we're coming up to there, which looks pretty cool. No, we're not going to take this road all the way up. Just going to have a look. It looks like we've got a big placeable yard nearly up here. Now, I did see on a Facebook post from Tommx that there was such a thing. You can have a go at building your own yard there. If you don't want to use any of these ones, if you'd like to do a little bit of start from scratch, that'll be the perfect area to do it. Lovely little sweeping road, though. There is even a house there as well. Yeah, I like that. Just a nice little yard in which you can kind of build your own. Now, my big test on every map I need to do. Hedges are invisible. You can't drive through the hedges, which is good. Some people do like to have that little bit of speed and agility to get through them. Just lovely. I love the sweeping little hedges. I love the sweeping little roads as well. Very nice. Feels very, very rural, really. Now back in 15 I spent an awful lot of time, as I mentioned, on Knaveswell Farm, even Knaveswell Extended when we got that towards the end. That was a beautiful map. It's unfortunate that we didn't get to see it really in 17, but what can you do? Clearly this is going to be well worth the wait. Now what we're going to do here though, go right here, go up that hill quickly. Now that should leave us with quite the view. Nice little train line. View of Corfe Castle in the distance there. Bring up the map. And yeah, you can really kind of see where we're heading to, but this is looking outstanding. What we're going to try and do as well, another grain sell point there. Very nice. When I first got into FS15 again, after a little bit of a hiatus, Melbury Estate was one of the first maps I actually played on. That was a form. There's our grain livestock mart. That was another Tommx classic. That was a really good map. Oh, I like it. Look at that. I like the undulating hills through there. That looks very, very nice. Now we've got some old muddy tracks as well. So what we're going to do, coming to the sawmill here, we're going to turn around, then we're going to take that track back up, I think. Let's just go and have a look down here. Whoop. Little sawmill down here. So there is a big forest on this map that I do remember seeing. I think it's up in the far end. So you can see that it's in the, you've got them up in the northeast corner, so you could definitely go and get some forestry brought down to here if that is your thing. So it does cater for a bit of everybody. What we're going to do though is head back up the other way. Up, go this way. Head this track up, and eventually I hope we can kind of go a bit across country and get ourselves back up to where we where some of our old Knaveswell land was. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is awesome. Get around there, get around there. Yes. This is a great little track. It's like it was made for this Land Rover. Now where am I going? Yeah, we want to go this way. Love this. It just shows us a little bit of extra effort, really. Not a lot of people put that in. Now, I wonder. I'll just look at our map again. So that one just goes across to there. Now, whilst we're here, let's have a look at the land. You start with a fair bit of land around the old Knaveswell buildings. Let's go. We're aiming to get towards Mole Valley up there, though. Land value, though, not too well. Depending upon the blocks, you got some nice large chunks there. It kind of makes it easy to see as well on the boundary here where they are. So one chunk of about 3 fields or so. It's 105,000. That's not the worst. Not too bad at all. What we're going to do though is just try and chunk our way straight through here. And having a quick look again, do we have any contracts? We have fields with contracts, so it's been set out in a way that you can get bigger and bigger if you need to, without much of an issue, I would say. I wonder. So that there is Mole Valley. I wonder if we can get through here. I don't think we can. Beautiful. I'm trespassing across everybody's fields right now, but it's just glorious. Really, really nice. Get back onto this lovely little wooden track. I keep saying wooden track, mudden track. Around this corner. This would be a great map for silage actually on the multiplayer server. There's so many possibilities here. We're going to go just around the gate because it's easier. I'm in a defender. Very impressive indeed. And yeah, we'll cut back out here. So this, I would say, around about here, that's the placeful yard we were just at before. I would say around about here is where the old map finished, I would say. The original, and then, yeah, that would definitely be about right. Down here we had kind of the grain store, and the machinery store. And this is kind of all what we used to have. Now I remember working over a lot of this land. And we're going to just cut straight back through. We're going to go around to head up towards Mole Valley and just see what's going on up there. And then that's just kind of covered. Some of these fields along here are the classics then, like the old real archetypal Knaveswell. It's these two here with the little track between them, and it's these two here for me. That's what really makes Knaveswell Farm. What really kind of brings a lot of the familiarity back to Purebeck as well. It's a beautiful little track through there. Very, very nice indeed. So yeah, it's nice to see it's been recreated there. It's even better to see it with seasons, and it's going to be great to get stuck into. Really can't wait. Gonna have to find the right small equipment to get going and just see what we can do really. But that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Over here, and this was like always a secondary smaller farm there, which is still here, I'm glad to say. But this looks actually like it's an old grain sell point now, which is nice. Nice to have one up at the top. Very nice indeed. And that is pretty much us covered from a first look there really. I know that Tom's given the map to a few other people, so do keep an eye out for other first looks as well. Plenty to be seeing, plenty to be having a look at. I will be trying to stream this where I can in the next day, I think, or so. And we will see how it goes from there. Until then though, I hope you have enjoyed. I've been Simulation for the Nation. Do go and check out Tommx Gaming's Facebook page and drop it a like, give it a follow. I've been Simulation for the Nation. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like button, smash that subscribe button, and we will see you all in the next one. Until then, have yourself a great day, enjoy what you're doing as always, and we'll see you later.